I want to know where Hunter Biden's laptop is. Where is it?
I plead the fifth.
Now, you're telling me right here is that as the assistant director of FBI Cyber, you don't know where this is after it was turned over to you 3 years ago.
No, but I can tell you that I plead the fifth.
Is the first family sufficient cyber infrastructure to protect?
You need to say.
This week, in the most based move in the history of Congress, Matt Gaetz was able to enter the Hunter Biden laptop directly into the congressional record. That means that images like these are now inside of the National Archives as an official record of Congress. Yay!
April's gonna file these.
Okay, so how did this come about? What did Matt Gaetz do, and what was the setting here? So Matt Gaetz was inside of a committee hearing room talking to the FBI's cybersecurity chief. Matt Gaetz had a really great back and forth with the FBI cybersecurity chief, asking where Hunter Biden's laptop is, right? So Hunter Biden's laptop, probably the most bombshell piece of criminal evidence in American history. It is definitely the bloody glove of politics from the OJ trial. This is the bombshell political trial of our day. What has the FBI been doing with this laptop? I mean, they've had it since 2018.
There it was right there.
Seems like there'd be a lot of state secrets on there and potentially the takedown of the president of the United States, a constitutional crisis at hand. The thing's on fire. Where is it? Listen.
So where is it? The laptop.
Sir, I'm not here to talk about the laptop. I'm here to talk about the FBI cyber program.
You are the assistant director of FBI Cyber. I want to know where Hunter Biden's laptop is. Where is it?
Sir, I don't know that answer.
That is astonishing to me. Has FBI Cyber assessed whether or not Hunter Biden's laptop could be a point of vulnerability, allowing America's enemies to hurt our country?
Sir, the FBI cyber program is based off of what's codified in Title 18, Title 18, Section 1030, a code which talks about computer intrusions, right, using nefarious intent network.
But you've talked about passwords here. I mean, Hunter Biden's password on his laptop was Hunter02. He drops it off at a repair store. I'm holding the receipt from Max Computer Repair, where in December 2019, they turned over this laptop to the FBI. And what now you're telling me right here is that as the assistant director of FBI Cyber, you don't know where this is after it was turned over to you 3 years ago.
Yes, sir, that's an accurate statement.
How are Americans supposed to trust that you can protect us from the next colonial pipeline if it seems that you can't locate a laptop that was given to you 3 years ago from the first family, potentially creating vulnerabilities for our country?
So that wasn't, of course, the right response. I don't know where it is. I don't know. I don't know where it is.
Wicked, crazy, false.
Every time you drag out one of these, like, deep state slugs, one of these people, like, it's just so creepy to watch them. Remember Peter Strzok? These people are real creeps. Anyway, Matt Gaetz, in response, entered Hunter Biden's laptop into the congressional record by unanimous consent. Watch.
The cyber asset. This
It's
is a
not a
point of
cyber
vulnerability. If there are passwords, if there are business deals, if there are references to things that could harm our country, like, you can't even sit here right now and say that you know that there's not a point of vulnerability. Maybe there are other crimes, maybe there are tax issues or whatever, but as it relates to our, is the first family sufficient cyber infrastructure to protect? You don't even know if they're compromised. Tell you what, Mr. Chairman, I seek unanimous consent to enter into the record of this committee the contents of Hunter Biden's laptop, which I'm in possession of.
I'm not.
There's no objection to that.
And so in doing that, he makes the laptop a matter of record. On that laptop are many, many items that are extremely damaging to the Biden crime family. So damaging, in fact, that all corporate press, the New York Times, the Washington Post, NBC News, ABC News, CBS News, and CNN are saying that the Bidens are going to prison. Check it out.
A federal investigation into Hunter Biden has gained steam in recent months. CNN has learned from multiple sources that a flurry of witnesses have provided testimony, and more are expected to talk to investigators in the coming weeks.
Tonight, reports that the Justice Department's investigation into the tax affairs of President Biden's son, Hunter, is intensifying. Sources telling ABC News that in recent weeks, a grand jury in Wilmington has heard from a parade of witnesses about payments Hunter Biden received while on the board of the Ukrainian gas company, Burisma.
Multiple sources tell CBS News that the federal investigation into Hunter Biden's business practices is broader than previously known. The probe is exploring whether the younger Biden and his associates violated tax, money laundering, and foreign lobbying laws.
Because this is very, very bad for the president's son.
Along with all of that, we have reporting from the Washington Post this week, once again validating the laptop like the New York Times did last week, and then also stating that the Biden crime syndicate got millions of dollars from a Chinese energy firm. Remember that when you're filling up for $7 a gallon with a "I did that" sticker on your gas pump. The Biden crime syndicate got millions of dollars from a Chinese energy firm and even shared an office in Washington, D.C. with a Chinese energy mogul. This is what the Soviets would call kompromat. It means you're compromised. It means that you have been bought and sold. You can be pushed around and boxed around because they gotcha. They know that they can topple you at any time. And that what it seems like the corporate press is doing. Somebody has decided inside of the DNC that Joe Biden's got to go. Maybe it's that they see these poll numbers. Maybe it's that they see that he's trying to start World War III. But it's bad. It's bad. And the reality is that these people didn't just start telling the truth because of their morals or their journalistic principles. They were told to start telling the truth. So that means that Joe Biden's days are numbered, ladies and gentlemen. When the organs that made you turn against you, dark days ahead. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in these congressional hearings. But Matt Gaetz gets the Based Award from us.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Because he entered Hunter Biden's laptop into the congressional record for all to see. But please, actually, don't look at the pictures. They're horrifying. Thank you for watching. We are 100% independent news. Are you sick of being lied to? We certainly are. That's why we started this channel. But we can't do it without you. We can't keep going without your help. All we ask is that you click like and subscribe and share this video. It's free and it keeps us going. It keeps us growing. And it keeps us getting the truth out there to break the rotted corporate media infrastructure that wants to lie to you every single day, wants to corrupt your narratives, your truth, your story, and your very society. So support us by clicking like, clicking subscribe, and thank you, Patriots.